Hello guys, in this video we are going to talk about top secret about us Army that don't know anyone. So let's get started. The United States Army has a long and rich history dating back to 1775. Over the years, the Army has developed many different branches, units, and specializations. But there are some things about the U.S. Army that most people don't know. Here are 8 top secret facts about the U.S. Army that no one knows. Number 8. The first documented use of camouflage by the U.S. Army can be traced back to the American Civil War. At the time, soldiers would cover themselves in leaves and branches to disguise themselves from their enemies. This early use of camouflage was not very effective, but it was an important precursor to the modern use of camouflage that we see today. Number 7. During World War II, the U.S. Army developed a secret weapon that was never supposed to be seen by the enemy. This weapon was the proximity fuse, which was a device that could detonate a bomb when it came within a certain distance of its target. This technology was highly classified and only a small number of people knew about it. The proximity fuse was eventually deployed and it proved to be extremely effective against enemy aircraft. No! In the 1950s, the U.S. Army experimented with a new type of aircraft that was designed to fly at extremely high altitudes. This aircraft was called the U-2, and it was able to fly up to 70,000 feet above the ground. The U-2 was used for a variety of missions, including reconnaissance and surveillance. Because of its high altitude, the U-2 was able to avoid being detected by enemy radar, making it an ideal spy plane. No. 5. The U.S. Army has a special unit that is responsible for carrying out covert missions behind enemy lines. This unit is known as the Green Berets, and they are trained in a variety of special operations, including infiltration, sabotage, and intelligence gathering. The Green Berets are some of the most highly trained soldiers in the U.S. Army, and they play an important role in national security. Number 4. In recent years, the U.S. Army has become increasingly reliant on technology to help them carry out their missions. One example of this is the use of drones. Drones have become a common sight in many parts of the world, and they are used for a variety of military purposes. The U.S. Army uses drones for everything, from surveillance to combat. No! 3. The U.S. Army has a long history of training soldiers to fight in different types of environments. One of the most challenging environments to fight in is the desert. That's why the Army has a special training facility in the middle of the Arizona desert. Soldiers who train here learn how to survive in the harsh desert environment and how to fight against enemies in the same environment. No! 2. The U.S. Army has a special branch that is responsible for carrying out psychological operations. These operations are designed to influence the thoughts and behaviors of enemy soldiers and civilians. Psychological operations are often used in conjunction with other military operations, and they can be highly effective. Number 1. The U.S. Army has a special unit that is responsible for recovering downed pilots or crew members from behind enemy lines. These soldiers are known as pararescuers, and they are trained in a variety of skills, including parachuting, mountaineering, and medical care. The pararescuers are some of the most highly trained soldiers in the U.S. Army, and they have a very dangerous job. That's all for now. See you next time.